When I first saw it, I thought I was looking at the wrong place. Rows of houses, machines everywhere. On land I knew too well. I stood there for a moment, trying to process what I was seeing. Because this wasn't just development. This was something bigger. Something wrong. The construction was already deep in progress. Walls up, roofs going in. This was an early stage. They were almost done, and nobody had stopped them. I found the site manager quickly. Confident, busy, talking like everything was perfectly normal. Like they owned the place. Like I wasn't even supposed to be there. I asked simple questions. Clear ones. About ownership. About permits. But the answers didn't make sense. They showed me their plans. Everything mapped out. Street by street. House by house. But one thing was missing. I went back to my documents. Pulled everything out. Every record. Every detail. Because something wasn't right. And there it was. Clear as day. The ownership record. No confusion. No shared claim. I went back to the site. This time prepared. Not guessing anymore. Not questioning. Just ready. I showed them the deed. Right there. In front of everything they built. And for the first time, they hesitated. He looked at the document carefully. Not once, but twice. That confident expression started fading. Because something wasn't lining up anymore. The numbers, the boundaries, the ownership, they didn't match his expectations. Then she stepped in. Confident. Direct. Like she was used to being in control. She questioned the document immediately. Tried to dismiss it as outdated. But I knew exactly what I had. I pointed to the exact section. The boundary lines. The recorded details. Everything was clearly marked. There was no overlap, no confusion. Just solid proof in plain sight. They looked at each other, not saying much at first. But that silence said everything. Because doubt had entered the room. And once doubt starts, it doesn't leave easily. I looked around the site again. House after house. Rows and rows of construction. Almost finished. A massive project. Built on the wrong ground. I stayed calm through it all. Didn't raise my voice. Didn't rush anything. Because I didn't need to. When the truth is clear, it carries its own weight. He stepped aside and made a call. Low voice, quick words. You could tell it wasn't routine. Something was off. Something bigger than expected. And now it was reaching higher up. She crossed her arms tightly, still trying to hold control. But it wasn't the same anymore. That confidence had cracks now. Because deep down, she knew something was wrong. Even the workers started noticing. The pace slowed slightly. People looking over, sensing something unusual. Because moments like this, they shift the entire atmosphere. I held the deed steady. Didn't move it. Didn't hide it. Because it spoke for itself. Every line, every detail. Clear and undeniable. He came back from the call. Different energy now. More careful. More measured in his words. Because whatever he heard, it changed things. The conversation shifted tone. Less dismissive now. More questions. More careful wording. Because they couldn't ignore it anymore. Not with proof in front of them. We compared everything side by side. Their plans and my deed. And that's where it showed. A clear mismatch. A mistake they couldn't hide. Her expression changed again. Less control. More concern. Because now it wasn't just a disagreement. It was a serious problem. A very expensive one. The scale of it hit them. All those houses. All that time. All those resources. Sitting on land they didn't legally own. I stepped forward slightly. Not aggressive. Just present. Because this wasn't about pressure. It was about reality. And facing it, he gave a slow nod. Almost to himself. Like he was processing everything. Because there was no quick fix here. No easy way out. Just consequences. She looked away for a moment, thinking fast. Trying to recover control. But this wasn't a simple situation. This was bigger than control. This was legal ground. The entire site felt different now. Quieter. Slower. Like everything had paused. Waiting for what comes next. Because something had shifted. I stood there without moving. No rush, no pressure. Just steady and certain. Because at this point, the situation was clear. And it wasn't in their favor.